Would you believe it's a Phydeaux Livestream 10? Chief colorist and bottle washer.
Yes.
You hear where it said. Nothing.
What are you laughing at? I missed that.
Yeah, I know. You got your headphones on.
Well, I can still hear you.
No, obviously you can't.
I missed actually what you said. What did you say?
It's all right. It's all right. Nothing important.
Oh, I know, because you're laughing at me. I want to know what you said.
All right. Well, I'm trying to finish up the stuff I did finish up last week, and I thought this one was going to be finished, but now I've just noticed. Forgot to do the ceiling. That's not done. That line's not done. Okay, so this one's probably not heading to the chief colorist today. I still have the vanishing point right there, so I can do the ceiling. Ceiling's about what? Measurement. Ceiling about that high. And I'm not measuring it, just sort of doing what feels right. What the size of the ceiling blocks. Again, I'm a slave to perspective, only because it makes it so I don't have to think. We saw Cobra Kai a couple nights ago. We got it. We splurged it in 2 days. I hate it when they bring it out in dribs and drabs like they did Better Call Saul. You had to wait weeks and weeks and weeks. We got right through Cobra Kai. It was a lot of fun. Chief Colors, what's your review?
I like Cobra Kai. I just really think it's written well, and the characters are done well. It's fun to see William Zabka, who was a bad guy, but now it's like the guy we want to win. It's good.
Well, I'd have to say that the standout character who stole the show was the Japanese friend.
Oh, yeah.
He stole the show.
Chosen?
Yeah, I believe that's his name.
Yeah.
He's chasing the kids through the karate, I guess you call it a dojo, to destroy their eggs. He's like, Sensei Lars and Sensei, what's his name? Karate Kid. All wrapped up in once.
Why can't I remember his name?
Yeah. We got a madman chasing us with weapons.
And he just sort of like sneaked up. Or, oh my God, it was awesome.
Okay, that's done, and that's going to be done. All right. I guess we'll get back to that later.
Then he went and he charged the other guy there, the other kid that they brought in from the show, the one who was a furniture salesman. And chose to go something like a tax. Everyone's like, no, he's on the same side.
I don't know if I read this one. This is sort of like toward the end of last week's storyline where Toxoplasma gondii. Well, I guess that's it then. I've been infected with Toxoplasma gondii. I'm doomed to worship cats. Do you even like cats? No. I'm immune. Put that separate aside. And
you're taking a big risk.
What's that?
Taking off the cat community. We have a lot of cats.
Cats do control the internet.
Exactly.
This one I wasn't sure I was ever going to use, but I needed something to fill Tuesday anyway. So this is Dino explaining it to Bo. It's called Toxoplasma gondii, a brain parasite that the cat gave you that controls your mind so that you do her bidding. That's silly. I'll have the wet cat food. Okay. See? It's kind of cute how she's just sort of sitting here. Cute little kitty cat.
It's a little kitty cat.
All right. I saved this one for us as well. This is our new storyline where Dino is having money problems. And I joke here, we can help you consolidate all your bills without breaking your legs. have all the tufts here, Dino and everyone in the background. But I just decided it'd be funnier if Dino was knocked on his ass. So we have Mo, Larry, and Curly here for the thugs. And I originally had Dino standing, sort of looking intimidated. But I think it would be funnier if, since they knocked the door down, either Dino's on the ground and maybe one of his legs is behind the door, so the door hit him when they knocked it down. And that also saves me from having to worry about this stupid hat stand that I'm always afraid that the hat stand will make a hook or horns over the characters' heads. Now I can just have Dino on the ground here, looking up at people, having the door smashed down, knocked him on his butt. One hand on the ground. And we do a hemisphere in Dino's face. His nose would be about right there. A freaky little mustache.
Well, Dino just can't get a break.
So yeah, I think it works better with Dino knocked on his butt on the ground rather than standing. So I'll have to have this guy's eye line change. Yeah, all their eye lines need to change. Both can continue looking up at the crowd and they can, so everything else stays the same. But let's get rid of the ghost of Dino standing here. Otherwise, the chief colorist might color it in. All right, get back to do the finished drawing on that sucker later. Set that aside.
Do you have anything to erase today? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, well, I already did the erasure.
That's true.
I always start with the erasure. Okay, here's the new storyline. This will come after the one you just saw. Dino goes to a lawyer. I need to file for bankruptcy. Okay, I'll need a list of the people you owe money to. And Phydeaux's always, this is kind of cute how Phydeaux's standing here. Phydeaux's always ready to help. Got it right here. And my fee is $1,600. And Dino says, can I have that list back? The finished drawing has been done on this, just inking needs to be done. So since I'm doing penciling now, we'll put that aside. Here's another one that sort of stands by its own. Dinner time. Which is better, dog food or cat food? Lisa says, I don't know. I haven't eaten much of that stuff. Dino, being the connoisseur. Cat food. Like a Felicia eats out of like a fancy feast bowl. Some stemware. And another sort of stand on its own. This is probably, this is completely unreadable to your eye. But I had to go back and photocopy one of my earlier strips to reference this room, the desk, the Macintosh computer, and window, and shelves, and everything.
Hold on to that so that I might use it.
Yeah, I don't know what good it'll do you, because see, if you look up here, cheap colors, would that be the same color as that? See, wouldn't this be in shadow? So therefore, maybe it'd be a darker brown, and that'd be a darker brown. And maybe even a little bit of shadow under the desk would have been nice.
All right, forget about it. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll save that. I'm sure it's going to be very.
Oh, shut up.
Well, today we're
insulting the colors.
Today we're drinking coffee. A little fact that not very many people probably don't know about coffee. Light roasts have more caffeine in it. So you people drinking your dark French roast coffee, you're drinking the light beer of coffee. All righty. This one requires some finish penciling. And we'll bring one of the few remaining Blackwing pencils out for it. Oh, hey, while I'm thinking of it, I was on a Twitter earlier this week. I don't spend that much time on Twitter. We are posted on Twitter. That's about it. I saw this. It's a building on fire in China. Spectacular.
Oh, I know that was
Spectacular bit of video.
Oh,
And of course, what we get on Twitter is a whole building was on fire in China recently, and it didn't collapse on itself. They're
are you serious?
they're reliving 9/11. Now, okay, I used to be in the industry, but I didn't build stuff like this. I did, just American residential, platform, right, out of wood. So I know not of what I speak. But I think maybe we're comparing apples to oranges here, because that seems to be a building that's constructed a little bit differently than the World Trade Centers were constructed.
And it was a fire internal. It wasn't something that hit into it.
Perhaps Popular Mechanics did a really good thing on what happened to the buildings and why they collapsed. And we're going to bring back the whole 9/11 conspiracy. The government isn't clever enough to do something like that. Sure, afterwards they took advantage of the situation to invade Iraq. They said, "What can we do here? What opportunity do we have here? Well, let's clean up the swamp in the Middle East." Well, they didn't do a very good job at it, but oh well. They sure did kill a lot of
So anyway, the
terrorists.
weather out there, it actually looks like it's a pretty chilly day, but it's a nice day.
Blue skies over Boston.
A beautiful fall day.
I'm sure that our new residents from Florida
Oh,
are enjoying it. In one of the funnest political stunts done in a while. The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, sent a bunch of Venezuelans up to Martha's Vineyard, an island off our coast, made vacation playland of the Clintons and Obama families. And our Republican governor, Charlie Baker, sent them right to Cape Cod military base. So, okay, Charlie Baker is about as Republican as I don't want to. Who can I insult here?
It's a beautiful day out. Yes, it was really nice, despite the little bit of wind.
My chief criticism with Governor Baker is that he overstepped his legal authority during COVID. He became a bit of a tyrant, and no one thought to charge him with the crimes he committed. I just won't vote for him. Like that means anything in Massachusetts. Yeah. Hey, we invented voter fraud, folks.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just over here sort of coughing and sniffling. Sound like I have got a cold, and I don't. It's just allergy. That's my contribution. Is allergy.
That's her superpower.
It is my superpower. Tissue girl.
Isn't the JRA your immune system attacking your your muscles? Isn't that like an allergy?
I don't know.
Right, so that's your superpower.
Yes. It's not attacking my muscle, it's attacking my cartilage.
The joints, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
And other little parts of the body. I have super immunity. It's trying to kill itself. It's trying to kill itself.
Immunity is so super, it's trying to. Let's get rid of this body.
Well, not all of it, but we don't like these things in between the bones. Let's get rid of them. They look like they're not good for you. Did you want to walk? Don't be silly. You want your fingers to move? Don't be silly.
Yeah, just imagine you could take advantage of that in today's sensitive climate.
No, I did just fine. When I was born. You know,
Well, you really didn't have a choice there.
how nice.
When you were born?
Oh, that's so when I was born. Oh, okay. I thought you meant how I did.
See, I think the humor here is the visual attacking of the keyboard by both of them fighting each other, and then just the look on Felicia's face. Okay, that makes Bo having saying something as stupid as this to have to destroy the keyboard himself.
Oh no, my ears are itchy. Isn't that somebody's talking about me?
I wouldn't know.
Periods of silence.
That's what I advertised.
Truth in advertising, ladies and gentlemen. You get it here at Phydeaux.
I've got the camera attached to the board, so there's a little bit of shakiness in the camera. So it's probably still not the perfect camera setup. But as I say, every day gets better in America. So broadcast will be better next time.
Oh, you keep promising that.
Well, it does get better every time. Remember some of those earlier broadcasts with the old cameras? You could hardly see anything.
True.
And still, you can hardly see anything. But if I move it really close to the camera, you can maybe see some of the pencil. So yes, this is a wireless keyboard. Everyone knows how much I love wireless keyboards. Why, they're the greatest invention since sliced bread. And oscillating fans. Two great inventions. My hatred for wireless keyboards, for those of you who don't know, is because whenever you go to use them, they don't work. It takes them a few seconds to wake up. Keyboard with narcolepsy. So I end up typing in a password. And about halfway through it, the keyboard wakes up and then starts to put in the letters. And you got to start again. And it's not like you know when the thing's going to sleep. It's not like there's a light on it that would tell you it's asleep. Okay. Both hands will be like, cut my finger. Yeah, good enough. So Felicia's really taken over the strip. I'd rather say she's just found her voice. As the good guy cat. I think her head's a little bit wide. Her line is you won't be able to write Phydeaux. So we gotta have Phydeaux sort of considering this. His ears are down. He's looking, his head's got a slight tilt to it. There, the keyboard there, so he's behind that. You don't see much of him. And the screwdriver is purposely placed there so Bo can pick it up. And I thought about putting his finger here, so he's sort of pointing, pointing out the fact. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let me find it. What sells this is the expression on Felicia's face. Make the eyes a little bit wider. So there's a squint. And the crossed paws. So he's hunched over in his chair. His feet go underneath. And that'll work for now. All right. We can pull out the brushes now. Let's put these up on the magnet.
I don't want to say the wrong things. That's why I'm not really talking much.
No problem. All right, gotta choose our weapon. Actually, that one.
You know that.
That one. All right. You were looking at the tip, trying to get it about as pointy as possible. See, these are very special brushes made with the finest Himalayan squirrel pubic hair. As always, Higgins Black Magic. I put it in a little bottle. Makes it easier to carry. Good time for coffee. Not much left. Load the brush up. And let's little bits that we missed. Or for that mistake. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's get the sealing in. So, Top Gear.
I'm sorry?
Top Gear.
Yes. Oh.
The Grand Tour. We saw it last night. I guess it's episode 1. I hope they're doing a season.
Yes.
But again, it's coming out in dribs and drabs, so who knows how long? We'll have to wait until the next one.
Those men, one of them is going to be seriously injured one of these days. I don't want to give it away if somebody wants to watch it.
It's sort of like watching Jackass. You know that.
I know. It's elderly Jackass or much older Jackass.
You know, usually they heard Richard Hammond, but this time they got James May. I'm spoiling it. They broke his ribs.
And I mean, I'm surprised it was only a broken rib. I mean, you saw it with that collar.
Well, when he came out, his nose was bleeding. I figured he got a head injury.
Well, he probably hit his nose against everything that's coming at him, against the wall that hit him.
They got a great shot from inside the car.
Oh.
And he's like tossed like a rag doll up against the what we would call the passenger side door because they drive on the wrong side.
Yeah. They just can't keep helping wonder, like, they obviously have people who care for them, who love them.
James May, not so much.
No, James
Oh, Clarkson's got a family. Clarkson's and Hammond's married, I think.
Hammond's married with 2 kids, but no, James May.
May's all by himself.
No, James May, he has a long-term girlfriend. Why they've never married, it's never been said. But supposedly he's been dating the same woman for like 30 years. Was the last thing I saw when I looked it up.
And she's not a beard.
Oh, she could be. I don't know. You don't know.
Who cares? None of our business.
I know, but
I really don't care, James.
I don't think so. But I mean, who knows? But not even so much that. I mean, you don't even have to have a wife and kids. I mean, mothers, sisters, brothers,
Family.
nieces, nephews. I mean,
Oh, maybe they want him gone so that they can get his inheritance.
maybe he's the rich uncle.
Yes.
But who the F would insure these people? I mean, what does their insurance policy cost them, I wonder?
They must be insured to be on the air. So yeah, that show is probably paying some pretty high insurance rates. Oh, I also forgot to line the wall here. And your perspective on the bench. I haven't done so much on this. See, the bench here has got another leg. Let's see, where's the vantage point? Actually, so it doesn't work. Doesn't matter because I can't use perspective on this. I'm going to go by feeling. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bingo. All right, there's that bench, and there's the base of this wall. That I can use perspective for. It's going through the bench, so it's about right there. You can hardly see it, but it's got to be there anyway.
So the problem with going through Cobra
Kai,
Kai,
plastic cat.
yeah, the problem with going through Cobra Kai so quickly, and then with the Grand Tour coming out only like weekly or whatever, I said, there's nothing to watch now.
It's spoiled.
Well,
But whenever I hear anyone on the internet say, "Oh, why are they releasing all at once so we can binge? It's much better if they release it slowly so that we can talk about it week upon week upon week and anticipate something new." No, I hate that. I want it all at once. I want to eat all my Halloween candy on November 1st, and that's it. I don't want to dribs and drive it. No.
we need to try to
Give me. Let's put that aside for the colorist. All right, the sucker requires lettering. A lot of these do. Let's get some. But I hope that within a week or so, another episode of Grand Tour of Top Gear will come out, because remember when they went to, I think they went to Vietnam or something, and we got to the point where they were stuck literally up a river with no paddle,
Oh, yeah.
and the show ended, and sort of on a to be continued note, and it was never continued. We never found out how they got him out of there.
Mm-mm.
I think it was Vietnam, but it was some Southeast
We
Asian
saw
country.
a plane trip this time, so we know they got home supposedly.
Yeah.
Still, I want more episodes.
So the people, wait till the dirt bag and the dirt bike goes by. The people who do Better Call Saul,
Mm-hmm.
I got a great idea for you.
Oh yeah, you discussed this.
Have you ever seen Narcos? It's done in a way in which the main character is sort of just narrating what goes on, and then they get in there and they reenact it. Do a story of the Salamancas, sort of in a documentary style, with this is this is Eduardo Salamanca, otherwise known as Lalo. Lalo was upset when they attacked his house, so he went to Germany. It could be entertaining.
Where he met up with the widow of the contractor for Gus Spring. Gus Spring is the local.
They could tell the whole story behind the bell that ends up on Salamanca's chair.
Oh, yeah,
Apparently they burnt down a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And the bloody rise of the Salamanca family. See, we can't let anything go. Everything's got to carry on forever.
Well, they haven't mentioned anything yet about any high sequels, so maybe they have mentioned it.
I'm pretty sure they're done.
Well, there have been some ideas kicked around, like following that bet on the show.
Has it?
Well, but briefly, like not anything intense. They've just been, like I said, kicked around like, oh, the vet has a backstory, and what about him in his little black book, and blah, all that stuff. But I don't know. I think they'd really be grasping. There's no real, from Breaking Bad, Saul Goodman was a character, and you could see yourself wondering what happened with Saul Goodman. There's no real character from Better Call Saul that you want to know what happened to, with the exception maybe of Kim, but I don't think where her life trajectory went, no one, I don't think anyone cares for the future of Kim. And I don't know if the past of Kim is really all that important, because it's when she got to Albuquerque and worked in the mailroom and went to law school that she became a story. And we already kind of know that. So. I mean, who would they follow? Almost everyone they follow is dead. So there's that.
The Salamancas.
Salamanca, I know, but
And the
I meant into the future.
The Greek guy in the pool. No, there's no future. Oh, you mean it's a future? No. There's no future. There's only prequels.
Right. But and Better Call. Oh, I guess that was prequel. Better Call Saul, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you could characters from Better Call Saul either either well established, so you don't need any kind of a backstory to them, or originally from Breaking Bad, so you already know what the whole story is. I don't know. I'm mixed. I'm torn because I think they do a good job with another show, but I also think let it go.
But we can't let anything go.
Oh, but you can. You really can. I'm gonna try.
Let's remake Casablanca, but this time he gets the girl.
How about if we have Rick Butler actually give a damn?
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
No. In this one, Scarlet goes to war. Becomes a Civil War hero just as a man. Woman warrior. Oh, the Woman King.
What was it? Oh no, not the Woman King. What did we just see that we said was going to change? Oh.
Get back to it. The Woman King. Another film out there that I really had no interest in seeing, but now I might want to see it. Apparently, this tribe of horrible people would enslave their fellow Africans, sell them to the white folks. You know, they were apparently really horrible people. They did human sacrifices, and they were great for beheading people. And these are the heroes of this film, the Woman King.
Is it going to be out in the movie theaters movie, or is it just like a
I really couldn't,
Netflix? Or
to tell you the truth, I really couldn't tell you anymore. We don't have theaters, so
Well, no,
we got
no,
into this. We got into this last week.
Yeah, we went over last week. We have one that's about 15, 20 minutes from us. But that's pretty much. Well, no, we have one in the town over, but I don't even know which one that is. I don't even know what that is. Should look up the address. Get, visual in my brain of where it is.
But there's a boycott for the Woman King coming from the black community.
Really, I did not know that.
Yeah. Just when Hollywood was set up to call us all racist for not going to see a film with a black female lead. This happens.
Because of its inaccuracy, or they just don't want people to have to know the story?
Yes, it's quite a bit of inaccuracies. It's written by a couple of blonde-haired, blue-eyed women who have agendas.
But it is already out.
I don't know. Be out by the time anyone views this live stream, which is live. Get it? Oh, and my condolences to Kevin Smith for Clerks 3. On an $8 million budget, he hasn't made 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Kevin.
Having assassinated his audience is no surprise.
Oh, Kevin. We miss you, Kevin. Come back to the
I miss it when Kevin Smith was cool.
Come back to the light, Kevin.
Back when he was wearing those jorks.
Oh, I think he still wears the jorks. Although, actually, you know what? He doesn't. I have to look that up. I'm coloring now.
And he'd make fun of Hollywood.
He'd make fun of remakes and such.
Yeah. Now he's doing remakes and sequels. He used to make fun of remakes and sequels.
That's nearly all he's been doing. Although he did that Walrus or whatever that was.
E-Man.
Tusk. He did E-Man, yeah. But I'm talking movies. Movie Tusk. Where a person augments himself into a walrus, I guess. Yes.
Really? Never heard of it.
I watched it. You might not have been.
Was it in the View Askew universe?
No, I don't think so. To be honest, I don't remember a lot about it. Johnny Depp's in it.
Oh.
Which is one of the reasons why I watched it.
Well, Johnny Depp usually improves what he's in.
Yeah, but this is very literally. It's about somebody who augments himself into becoming a walrus by like attaching flesh to himself. It's been a while since I watched it, and I didn't much care for it when I did watch it, so.
Let's be serious. Pirates of the Caribbean would have been a crappy film. And Johnny Depp came in there, he chewed up the scenery, he made it a fun film.
Oh, Johnny Depp is the best Captain Jack Sparrow, or anything like that.
He improves the product he's in.
Yeah, he does.
Although
He really does.
I still can't follow Pirates of the Caribbean. They got one scene when they're sailing off, and then suddenly, next scene, they're all tied up in a net. Wouldn't we like to know how they were captured? What did they forget to film it?
Oh, by the time you get to the sequels and whatnot, it's just good fun. You just don't pay attention.
Gee, are they going from set piece scene to set piece scene? I hate it when they do that. Speaking of tone-deaf people who destroyed their audience, G4.
Oh, that's, yeah.
A lot of you probably have never heard of it. It used to be a channel on FX, was it?
You know, I don't really
Back in the old day,
remember,
they had X Play, which is a video game review thing, and Attack of the Show. So,
no, actually, we just answered our own question. G4 was its own channel. It had Attack of the Show. It had, like, the G4 wasn't the name of the show. I just broke my console.
well, they try to come back.
Which is too bad, because a lot of cool people came from that. Olivia Munn, Chris Hardwick.
Yeah. Adam Sessler before it became, well, what he is today.
Chris Moore. I'm sure I'm missing people. Oh, Morgan Webb.
Yeah.
I mean, I could not care less about like gaming news and all that stuff. I mean,
You're not really a gamer. You finished Bully.
I did finish Bully. That's my one gaming brag. But that being said, I loved Attack of the Show, and I enjoyed a lot of the other shows that were about gaming, and I don't even game. They just, I don't know, they had a good chemistry between all of them, and
It was
they had some
fun.
funny skits. Yeah.
It was fun. Now, anything, the new stuff was anything fun? No, they sat there and they yelled at us for sexism in gaming. Miss Frost. Now they've had a bunch of firings in the same Miss Frost, Mrs. Frost, Miss Frost, whatever her name is, who just did so much damage and made everything so unfun, is bragging that she wasn't fired. She survived. I don't know how. Talk about tone deaf. All of her, oops. Comic strip fell.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Don't we have an alarm for that?
Well, no damage. I'm trying to keep them as far away from the coffee cup as possible. Because you don't want that coffee stain of quality on your comic strip. Okay, these suckers require fire.
I prefer to think of it as the coffee stain of work and vacation.
That requires some straight line back. I'll probably do that one next. A little early for this, but
Oh, excuse me.
I've got to take care of the fallen comic strips and get rid of the coffee mug anyway.
In tradition. You know, I should create some sort of a segment for the intermission. I know, but I don't know what I would talk about. Would I talk about
Would I talk about coloring? Would I talk about me? Nobody wants to hear about me. Nothing exciting going on there. I'm currently coloring Wednesday, September 28th, the Comicstrip for that day. Excuse me. My first panel is Bo and Phydeaux and Felicia. Phydeaux, fetch the mail. Phydeaux says I'm busy. Next panel, just Felicia and Bo. Felicia, would you please get the mail? Felicia looks up and says, sure. Then the next panel is Phydeaux and Felicia again. And Bo and Felicia again. Bo's sitting on the couch and he's like, where's the mail? Meanwhile, there's like little nail pieces in Felicia's kitty litter box. And, she's just kind of sitting there all relaxed with the mail around her. And the last panel is all three of them again, Phydeaux, Felicia, and Bo standing there with Bo going through the kitty litter mail. And Felicia saying, you won't ask me to do that again. Are you back so soon?
Oh, and the hilarity ensues.
I would have laughed, however you sat back down. I did not want to interrupt you.
Oh, no, that's fine. Well, you look at what the good people of Guinness have made us. It's a non-alcoholic Guinness stout. See, nitrogen capsule inside here, that little slight shaking stuff. I just shook a can of beer. That's a good idea.
That's pretty brilliant. And for your next,
And for my next trick,
I'm going to drop a champagne bottle with the cork still in it. Oh.
it looks like Guinness.
Tastes like it.
And add to our debauchery. Cheers. Yummy, yum, yum, yum. That's it. That's very Guinness-like.
Moments of silence interrupted by tidbits of wisdom, or at least that's
Nah, there's no wisdom.
I know.
Half thought out opinions. Congratulations to our friends in Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
I've always gone by the brains on the wall theory of war fighting. In World War II, if Winston Churchill had bought it and been killed, Britain would have continued in the war. In this particular war, if Vladimir Zelensky? If anything happens to Vladimir Zelensky, well, Ukraine is going to continue in the war. He'll be a martyr. Everyone will be, sad about it. But the war continues. Putin's brains end up on a wall. It's do svidaniya. They're going home. There's no reason for them to continue this war. I'm not asking for that to happen. Of course, you don't want anyone to get hurt, especially the Russian soldiers and Ukrainian soldiers. But if anything happens to Mr. Putin, I'm pretty sure this war ends tomorrow. So that's why I'm calling it. Calling a Ukrainian victory.
I can't believe it's gone on this long. I mean.
Oh, it should go on much longer. Well, Putin expected it to be a couple of weeks.
Sure,
Yeah, you can tell just by the way he sent his army, the army that he sent in. He did not send in an army that was going to fight a long war. Oh, jeez. That is a smear of smears. I haven't smeared that bad in years. That's a rhyme. Wow.
Smear.
Okay, that is depressing. That's why I get to talking about war, huh?
I know, right? Stop talking about war. Yeah.
I'm going to just
War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
have to step away from that one. All right. Horrible. After the carnage of that last strip, let's do something simple here. Word balloons. Boy, that was a horrible smear. Don't know if I'll overcome, if I'll ever recover from that one. Hey, do you think I need to put like a bankruptcy lawyer and an arrow pointing to him? or people will just take it for granted.
It doesn't need to be spelled out. It could be anyone.
Well, yeah, okay, lawyer. I put the word lawyer in, in an arrow.
Is there a door anywhere in this?
Nope.
Oh.
I assume people know a lawyer when they see one.
Is there a desk? Where
Yeah.
You put like a little card.
Well, it wouldn't show. I mean,
Well, could you put a nameplate?
yeah, I already did, but the name,
Oh,
but the nameplate is facing away from the audience, right there.
oh well then.
Even in the side view, it's facing away from the audience. Oh well, I guess there are just some sort of things you have to be able to infer. Because you got to keep things as simple as possible.
Well, you did say that the fee is what, $160 an hour?
$1,600. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they'll
so
be all-
that should tell.
And if the colorist is able to know that these are legal books that are on the shelves,
Mhm.
and they all more or less look alike,
Yeah.
is he a legal?
Yeah.
Okay. But the colorist doesn't make them all different colored books and
No,
like
Because
make
it's a law
make
firm.
one pink with yellow smiley faces on it and one
no, because they are law books.
right. It'll be all in the chief color.
Ex-librarian here, or partial, well, not a good librarian, but.
Yeah, librarian. Nothing about the Dewey Decimal System. But they don't use it anymore. We use Library of Congress. Yeah, right.
That's not my voice.
Get the camera.
So for the last day or so, we had, wake me up before you go. Stuck with
Mhm. Because it's a fine song by Mr. George Michael. A late Mr. George Michael. So I've got to recover from the schmear. Take a look at that one again. Oh, horrible. Oh, worry. Black ink dripping out of the cabinets. Well, I was thinking about not using this joke.
Why?
It's about a B minus as far as funny goes, maybe lower.
A D minus is
B.
still pass. Oh, that's a D.
Okay, I'll stick with D.
A B minus is passing. And it's above average.
Yeah, it's I still got to do the finish penciling on Dino here, but I can do Larry Curly and the lawyer and the other characters. Yeah, old classic relaxed style cigar in one hand, brush brush in one hand and drink in the other. Yes, that makes 3 hands. What, you don't have 3 hands? Anyone's read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I understand Zaphoid Breeble Box having 3 arms, but 2 heads? Yeah, that's overdoing it.
It's just weird.
Oops, hit the camera down. I think it's important for the lawyer to have some straight lines showing, but crooked lines all over. Low. It slips back there. Larry with the earring. Crazy here. And coily here in the foreground. Make his nose out a little bit more. And he's just tired of the whole thing. Considering a change in his life. There's more to me than Thug. Can't you tell I'm a sensitive guy with feelings?
Somebody questioning more than my sensitive guy with feelings?
No, Curly, the character Curly here that I'm drawing. Again, you're not listening, so don't listen.
I thought you were internalizing it.
No. Talking about the characters as I draw them.
All right, but I thought it
They all
was,
have backstories.
like as it, where did the cat hurt you? I was trying to make that,
They all have backstories.
I know, but I was trying to.
Yes, I know you're trying to. I'm just not going to let you do it.
You're no fun.
See, things started early in Curly's career here. See how he broke his nose? Someone hurt him. I'm saying his dad did that,
Oh no.
which is why he's become such a heartless thug. He just wanted his father's love.
This is getting dark, man.
And he's not used to wearing a tie or being in a dress shirt. Why the end of it's sticking out here. Oh, he has just knocked down a door. I thought when I went to work for a lawyer, I'd be doing legitimate stuff, not knocking down people's doors. When Frank Sinatra started his singing career, he had, he was from Hoboken, New Jersey, so he had a pretty pronounced accent. They told him that he had to enunciate when he sang, so he started talking sort of like this. And that became a gangster uh, uh, joke. In that whenever we had a gangster in Hollywood television, they would start talking like this. They would they would do the Frank Sinatra enunciation. Why I'm talking like this, Curly over here.
Oh.
Saying, why is Frank talking like this? What you doing? Is he suddenly British now? I'm trying to enunciate, you numbskulls. All right. That. And I do footy paw, his haunches, gap, thigh gap. Yeah, my dog has a thigh gap. Got a problem with that? You know, they cut off most of his tail. But what else did they cut off? And Felicia has 1, 2, 3 whiskers. 1, 2, 3, 4 whiskers. Oh, oh, oh. Count with me, everyone. Count with me. Well, that cigar was a quitter. How long was that, Ash? So, for those who are keeping score, the La Gloria Cubana will keep an ash at least an inch, inch and a quarter long. But this Cuban round try to look like a Cohiba. Barely able to keep, what was that, 3/4 of an inch? 5/8? Again, we're using the imperial system, not the metric system, because there are two types of people upon this planet. Those who use the metric system and those who have walked on the moon. I gotta keep on telling the same jokes every week, folks, because not the same people are here every week.
And they're just very funny.
What's that I hear? Oh, that was the Guinness Stout calling.
What did it say? Drink me.
Drink me, yes.
Oh, so yummy. Now it's getting yummy.
Now, remember, boys and girls, don't try this at home.
No.
Alcohol and drawing don't mix. But this is not alcohol, as I've just shown you. This is Guinness's fine non-alcoholic product. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count with me, everybody. Yay!
1, 2, 3.
Those of us who've grown up on Sesame Street. I was always a Cookie Monster fan myself.
You were.
Cookie was the best character.
Okay. I'm not the type to have like the best.
Grover was good.
You know. I don't know. I don't really think about best or favorite. So I really have to think about it.
I went to the same art school as Big Bird.
You did.
Yeah.
You have not said that on the live stream.
No, yeah, Big Bird went
Talk
to my
about
house.
it, just in case.
I'd never met him.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I went to the same school as the neighbor from the Jacksons.
Mr. Binkley? The British neighbor. Yeah, something like that. The British neighbor.
Yeah, the British neighbor, yeah. That doesn't sound right, Binkley. It's close, but it doesn't sound right.
No, if someone had this magic box that you
I
could.
know, but someone has been drawing and having coloring and stuff. Someone has to have a second before they go off and do that.
Get in the way between her and her Candy Crush.
You're not playing Candy Crush with people.
What's that going to ring?
Oh, you can get the thing?
Yes, it's that's being picked up on camera.
I don't think it's being But no, it's my penny search daily like play these games thing. So I think I just earned $4 penny doing that.
Let the good times roll.
Yeah, exactly. Jefferson's. Mr. Bentley.
Bentley. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It didn't come up yet, but I.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
And Binkley?
Big,
I think Binkley's the character from Bloom County.
possibly. Wow, they don't even have him listed as the first. Oh my God, they have Olivia Jefferson listed before they get to him.
Who the hell's Olivia Jefferson?
It was Jefferson's mother. She was on. I don't know how many episodes, but they have Jenny Willis Jefferson listed.
Who the hell's Jeremy?
Jenny Willis Jefferson.
I don't know these characters.
She was Lionel Jefferson's wife. How much of a did you not watch the show? Paul Benedict was Harry.
Well, wasn't Lionel just in All in the Family? He wasn't in the Jeffersons TV show.
Of course he was.
He was?
Yeah, he married the Willis's daughter.
I like Lionel and the Jeffersons. Archie was so He said, whenever I say electrical engineer, I make Archie's bunker so proud. Oh,
Now,
Archie,
you and I had this discussion about volunteers the other day. You said
Huh?
that she played the same character on the Jeffersons as she did in 227.
I thought so.
Well,
No?
look up 227 now.
Oh.
And see what they called her. I don't think she did, but I'm willing to say I'm wrong if I'm wrong.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I've got no real ego in this
I
fight.
but-
Yeah, I got no ego in this fight. Yeah.
She played Mary Jenkins in 227. She played Florence, what was it? Florence, I don't know what her actress was.
Yeah, no. Okay. I'll stand corrected on that one. No, there's no ego in that.
Oh, I know. What the hell was her last name?
70s television.
So
I
it
was
75 to 85.
I was but an infant at the time.
Full preface.
But an infant.
Florence
Most of these
Johnson.
shows went right over my head, as I stated earlier.
Okay, 75 to 85, you were. Okay, let's see.
Let's not talk about ages now.
I-
No doxing, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20.
I was. It was.
And-
It was.
and me.
It was before the age of reason. I'd say that a man really can't be held culpable for anything he does before the age of 25.
Giving yourself a wide berth of the age of reason now, aren't you?
Well, your brain really doesn't form until
I'm
25
not
years
saying
old.
you're wrong, I'm just saying.
Hmm. You don't become a real a-hole until you're 25.
Some people don't even become a-holes.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
I find that hard to believe.
Go figure, right?
As my beloved grandfather used to say, everybody's asshole. One of the many gems from Charles Bacon Croce the First.
Don't start getting in here. Don't talk about feeling too much, you never know.
None of them are watching this, I guarantee you. I can say what I want about them with impunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 666 on Dino's hairs.
Oh,
It
that's
just
always
just worked out that way.
Yeah.
It means nothing. Not the sign of the beast or anything. Just a coincidence. That's how many hash marks
There's
worked
no
out.
such thing as coincidence.
Which is really weird because whenever I draw the line, regardless of how big or how small I draw his head, always 6 hash marks come out. Maybe Dino is the Antichrist. Let's see. He's incapable. He's incapable of change. Low ambition. Yeah, it sounds like the Antichrist to me. He always wears the same black T-shirt. That's part of the joke. Plus, it works well in that I like having black, big black masses in the strip. Gives you something to draw the eye. Geez, this will be almost 2 weeks in a row. Dino-centric strips. We're beating up on the character too much.
It's a Gino censored.
It's a Dino world. It's a Dino world. In a Dino. How's that Dolly Girl song going?
She's fantastic.
He's fantastic.
Oh,
Take the Dolly World lyrics and just substitute Dino. I happen to think it's kind of cute how Phydeaux is standing here holding the folder
it's adorable.
of all of Dino's records. This is something that he'll gladly assist with. I think I did an earlier joke where when the bills come in and Phydeaux has to file them for him. Basically, his filing system is he buries them in the backyard. Anything. How do you find the bone that you bury in the yard, Phydeaux? Anything I bury, never found it again. So maybe that's part of the joke here. Phydeaux dug up his bills. That's why he's here. Also, it's great in the lawyer's office how the lawyer has this big, cushy swivel chair, and Dino's got to sit on the folding metal chair. Sorry, I actually referenced a real legitimate lawyer for this. Just went online, found a photo, did a cartoon of him. Maybe someday he'll know who he is.
And he'll hopefully be flattered.
And hopefully won't sue. Asking an American lawyer not to sue. See, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just works out that way. I think we've gone too long without.
Talk.
Sip. No, I'll sip a beer. Ah. It's a quiet Sunday afternoon. Besides that one illegal dirt bike that went by earlier today. Yes, no license plate, no headlights, no blinker, no helmet, no license. Cops don't even bother chasing them. It's not worth their time.
No.
Not worth their time. Chase a motorcycle, the motorcycle's going to want to run. You're only going to cause more trouble.
I'm sure, much like in a movie theater, like trying to open the thing of pencils is picking up on the mic. And
Crinkle, 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 crinkle.
crinkle, 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 crinkle.
I'm going to have to do a supermarket run sooner rather than later. I just used up the last of the cream and we're down to 3 eggs.
Oh my God.
Now, do I want to go to a supermarket on a Sunday?
I'm opening the package again.
Don't let us inhibit you over there. Not that the silence is making it even worse. Just our moment of zen. Break time. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just the way it works out.
Nothing wrong with that. That's pretty myself.
We're going an hour 45 minutes on the live stream.
Well, now we're 43 minutes. Technically. It's 1:45.
We got a cute little Phydeaux down here. Always happy to be helpful.
Oh yeah, I said he was.
How do you know when Phydeau's being evil?
Let me just sit.
He's got a tail. His tail is wagging.
So that also typically means he's happy. So does that mean he's happy when he's evil?
These are deep character studies.
I know.
Sign of quality in your comic strip. Now, what can we tell about the lawyer by just looking at his desk? He's got a coffee cup, but it's not a. It's one of those cups from a like a Dunkin' Donuts. Not a. He did not brew the coffee in the office. I'm saying he's divorced.
Okay.
because his wife didn't send him with a travel mug, a coffee travel mug with coffee from home. But no, he had to buy it at a takeout on the way to the office in the morning. Backstory.
It's fun to make up these things.
It's a backstory behind every character. I think you've coughed more than I have today.
Mhm.
So he's taking his list back so he can add the lawyer to the list of what he owes money to.
I don't know if it works that way.
Well, when I first read the joke, I did not explain that. And this is where we explain everything behind the scenes. That's the joke.
Mhm.
Killed right there, dead on the slab. Probably should do this chair with a ruler, but not freehand. A little. I think Dino's point of view is if he had $1,600, he'd pay his bills. He wouldn't be
Yeah, no
declaring
kidding, right?
bankruptcy.
If I had that kind of money, why would I need to declare bankruptcy? Does seem a little counterproductive, but
Yeah, it's only $1,600. Do you know? It should take you no more than 6 months to earn that. To save that, I mean.
No, Ernest could be close to.
Well, he works as a henchman. He's going to be pulling in at least minimum wage.
True.
We'll be doing a bit with the cat boss next week. He's decided to keep the restaurant that he built for Dino and Mia's date,
Mm-hmm.
and we're hiring Felicia as the chef.
Because everybody wants to get involved in it.
That and well, you know, she's a cat. A little bit of cat nepotism there. And who the hell doesn't want to eat cat food at a restaurant?
Everybody does.
And I have down here a little hero shot of Phydeaux looking at the camera, mugging for the camera. That's right, folks. Here's your hero.
They're addictive.
One would think that if she didn't want the sound of her digging into that bag of pretzels on the air, she would have just all at once taken a whole handful of some of them out and put them on someplace where they would not be making that noise.
Well, here's the thing. You obviously don't understand that there's a guilt to eating so many pretzels. So every time you take out a pretzel, you think, I'm not going to have any more pretzels.
Ah,
It's all relative.
okay. I'm gonna ink up that ball for a second. Be right back. Enjoy the silence without me.
Da, 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 da. I'll try to sing. That was him. That was not me. That was my husband being. Although I wish he had shaken out some of the pretzels when he did that. So how y'all doing? Everything going well? I'm in the chat. If it's not, if you want to give me a message or. No. I'm there for them, not for me. I'm saying, if anybody wants to chat, sounds bizarre, I know. Excuse me.
You know what doesn't go well with pretzels whatsoever?
What?
Beer.
Oh, beer and pretzels are not good at all.
No, they don't go well together.
But it's not like you can use a drink when you have pretzels either.
Oh, pretzels? Where's the salt?
There's saltiness.
You're horrible.
Yeah, you think that, right? Have more than one, then tell me.
carbohydrates. And I think there's sugar in those as well.
I know.
Supposed to be horrible. All right. Get some fire going here. Cigar break. I guess we're on the cigar break.
I guess so.
Smoke them if you got them. Well, it's that time of the broadcast when we switch to the black glove.
Oh,
Back to work. Break time's over.
oh,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now this is a shorter line, right? So it should take less than 7, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It's unavoidable.
is it though?
When I do that little hash mark joke, it's rather similar to the guy who does that trick with his fingers. It actually takes some. That takes some practice. That takes a lot of practice. All right. No, it's magic. I mean, not magic. Phydeaux's already got the tail going. Dinner time. Happy. Felicia perks up, sort of like, I could eat. And as we said with cats, they take the form of whatever they're laying on. She's form of back of couch. She has 4 whiskers on this side. They can go straight up. But the 3 on this side are kind of squashed because of the couch. So which way would they go? Do I have them drooping down? Or I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Put a lot of thought into cat whiskers. So you don't have to.
I wish I was clever enough to come up with things to say, but
No. Your silence is golden.
ah,
I advertised that there would be hours of silence. And we completely did not say a word about the Rings of Power.
I haven't watched any of it.
She-Hulk.
You had it on, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, with the Rings of Power, exactly midway through the second episode, I was out. And never to return. I hear that they're really going to try to save it, pull it out in the end, but I'm out.
It's like, goodbye.
Okay, and we're ignoring She-Hulk, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing.
Yeah, but we have really been interested in it anyway.
If it was good, they're gonna. They're gonna bring Daredevil in.
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Have you ever seen Daredevil from the comic book? What color was his costume?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
It's red.
Red?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they showed the Daredevil mask in the She-Hulk TV show to sort of tease that we're going to have Daredevil on the show, another lawyer. It's yellow,
Oh, okay.
red and yellow, Iron Man colors.
Well, and also, oh no, I was gonna say Deadpool, but no. It's not. That's weird.
Yeah, they're doing Iron Man colors on them. So, how long into the whole Matt Murdock and Daredevil appearance on She-Hulk until she, well, obviously She-Hulk can beat up Daredevil. Daredevil's only a blind man, no superpowers really. But his big thing, well, how long until she outlawyers him?
She don't waste him, I don't think.
Yeah. There's no way a white man is going to outlawyer She-Hulk. He'll say something and she'll correct him. Guarantee you. I don't even have to watch the show. I know how they write. She's the bestest ever. What'll be is poor Matt Murdock will be stuck. He doesn't know what to do, and
She'll come to the rescue.
she'll come to the rescue as her human form, not as She-Hulk, because she's such a good lawyer. She was hired as a She-Hulk, not as a lawyer, not for her lawyering abilities in her new job. She's the ultimate. I hate to say it, ultimate affirmative action hire. She was hired for the color of her skin, not the talent, not her talent. So what else are we ignoring? Star Wars, yeah. I guess they're bringing out Cassie and Andor, otherwise known as Juan Solo. How cool would it be if Star Wars didn't suck? Two, three, four, five, six. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even when I do him small in the background, he's still 6 hash marks. See, this is just one of the slice of life, standing on its own daily strip, where you see Phydeaux and Felicia just coexisting. If a dog and cat can live together in harmony, who can't? Particularly this dog and this cat.
The bestest ever dog.
So Dino is looking down at his food, a little bit depressed. This is a cheese sandwich. Eyes half closed. Yeah, fruity little earring, fruity little mustache. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just works out that way. And it's good that his shirt's going to be black. It'll push Felicia from speaking forward. Oh, geez, I just noticed something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hash marks in Felicia's nose. Now, see, that makes sense because she's really evil.
Oh, no.
Mark of the beast. And I guess she's eating, what, shrimp. I don't know what cat food is.
Shrimp is yummy.
I don't know what cat food is.
Yeah. Shrimp is a good cat tuna fish.
I've got to spin this up so I can do a oval. I'm probably smearing as I'm doing this.
No smearing.
No. A little bit of stemware that her food is served in. And we'll put a couple more of them in there. So as I stated when I originally drew this, we have establishing shot, close up, and then the prestige. So if the chief colorist is watching, and I doubt she is, the one on the left is Felicia. The one on the right is Phydeaux's paw. See, Felicia's paw is slightly got nails. Phydeaux's round. And she is reaching into her food dish.
Did I put the wrong?
No.
Oh,
You-
oh, so it's coming out.
when you color it,
Okay.
both of Felicia's paws are showing here with just one of Phydeaux's paws. I can see how you can make a mistake and paint that brown right down there.
Well, no, Felicia usually has like tips or whatever. I don't know.
Tips.
Claws.
Yes, I know.
So
That's,
they're round.
but they're
They're reaching.
small.
So
They're small. They're very close together, and I can see how the mistake will easily be made.
oh, now that I've seen it.
Oh, and that other scene with the lawyer,
Yeah.
its tie is blue.
Okay.
It's a hash, like a cross-hatch tie.
And Lindigo blue.
Yep, and indigo blue, exactly. Okay, let's see if it works out again this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I can't. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Ew, that's really droll, Mr. Cressy. I see what you're doing there.
Ew.
So, does the audience want to stick around for some writing?
Woo.
That's usually the most exciting thing. You sit there and watch me stare at a page.
And think your thoughts.
I think I've done something that no one else has done. I've actually shown you the thought process, and we've actually written original things online here.
True.
We've suffered over jokes and timing and shown our work and why the decisions were made in that way.
How the sausage was made.
How the sausage was made. By the way,
Yes.
I didn't eat them. They're still there. Still there. And that's about as much of an ash as this cigar will take. Fire, fire. All right. Well, what's going on in the writing department today? As you all remember, the post-it notes are old jokes that I might want to read. Jokes I had to use that I want to return. But hey, since we're on this page, let me just get back to this for a second. I'm bringing back the one I smeared. Remember what back last week when Dino was talking about toxoplasma? Well, this is the storyline that we would have continued on if I decided to continue with that storyline. Dino's arrested by the government, American government, for releasing the story about toxoplasma gondii, and the cat boss arrested.
What cat hurt you?
You're Dino. Yeah. H. Bob, Force, the Federal Office for Regulation of Cat Enterprises. I'm thinking like a Joe Friday, like voice of a Fox Mulder. The government knows all about it? Toxoplasma gondii, the mind control parasite. The cats are using. Yeah. Why aren't you doing anything about it? We are. You know, it's locked up in a jail cell, chained to a stone wall, bars, sort of thing. High humor, of course. Why didn't I use it, huh? And then I have a little thing. You don't understand this, this is a twisted ball of yarn, and you've unraveled it. It goes deeper than you can imagine. Cats control the internet. And there's just I never went anywhere with that. No idea. So the cat boss here rescues Dino. Agent Bob, I believe you have one of my henchmen. Oh, gee, Cuddles. Let us have him. That's cat boss to you. Return him immediately. Oh, darn it. And Dino says, gee, thanks for saving me. And nobody plays with my toys but me. But, we're not using those. So, hey, a little bit of trivia. A little bit of trivial knowledge that you'll never need. That's how things may have gone. Let's see, we got Phydeaux and Dino. Dino says, time for bed. Phydeaux, oh, come on. Can I finish my coffee first? Okay, just one more cup. I don't understand why it's so hard to get him to go to bed. T-shirt, Felicia to wear. Ask me about my feline agenda.
Oh.
Special deal, buy one, get one. Okay, give me that deal. There you go. You just gave me the one I bought. Don't I get another? You bought one. You got one. Probably won't use that one. That's a fusion of dog and cat food. Is it any good? I don't know. I don't eat that stuff. No, it's still. So what's your opinion of Bigfoot, extraterrestrials, and the Loch Ness Monster? What does that have to do with this? Well, you believe I ate your snacks. I just wanted to gauge your level of delusion. What's more likely, you lying about stealing food or the science of cryptozoology? Too wordy.
Has to be cleaned up.
Yeah, it needs work. That's Tito date. Cat stink. Remember that one? Sometimes I feel so, Mia and the cat boss. Sometimes I feel so worthless around here. You are not worthless. You are worth 30% less than the men I have to pay. You are worth less than the men I have to pay. 30% to be precise. Okay, that's all in the wording. Sometimes I feel so worthless around here. You are not worthless. You are worth less than the men I have to pay around here. 30% to be precise. And it makes you feel any better, if you want. You are worth too much, in my opinion. Just behave. Can you be more specific? If you want to do something, don't do it. I don't want to do anything right now. Okay, you're halfway there then. No. No. It's not what you meant to say, but how I respond to it that's important. Again, yeah, there's the I support popular causes t-shirt. The 5 laws of stupidity. Everyone underestimates how stupid people are. And everybody underestimates how many stupid people there are.
That's true.
Probability that a person is stupid is independent of any other characteristic. There are stupid Nobel Prize winners, for instance. A stupid person causes losses to others without benefiting themselves. Stupid people are consistent at being stupid. Non-stupid people underestimate the damage a stupid person can do. Oh, well. Dino, I'm filing a class action lawsuit on behalf of anyone who has had to spend any time with you. Dino says, I'm broke. That's why we'll settle out of court for a good stiff kick in the balls. Yeah, I don't think I can use that one. Oh, there's another one I'm not using. I have an Dino and Phydeaux. I have an upset stomach, Phydeaux. Here, try this. What is it? Grass. Really? Dino's rolling a joint. No, he means the stuff that grows in the front yard. So no, I'm not using a marijuana joke. Yeah. There are 2 types of people in this world: pet owners and happy people. Now this one I thought of in a dream, and I woke up to write it down and thought, this is a joke I was going to use. But every time I read it, it becomes less and less funny. So let's revisit Dreamland, shall we? We have Phydeaux and Felicia. Felicia says, "You're being silly." Phydeaux says, "Catsup or ketchup? I don't care if it's the same thing. We're buying the ketchup." It becomes less and less funny every time I read it. I'm making a list. The top 10 mistakes cat owners make. And, there's a whole list there. It's actually on the internet. Dry food. Owning a cat would be the top 10 mistake. But yeah, top 10 mistakes. This came from the internet. And that's dry food, lack of coat care, ignoring changes in behavior, litter box care, vet change, serving human food, lack of discipline, mistakes being in the long haul, milk, and declawing. Rather than their top 10 mistakes, I just put the top 1. The mistake is owning one. Oh, what cat hurt you, right? Congratulations, you solved a problem that didn't exist. Oh, I had a joke going on that one. What was it? Congratulations. Scribbled it down somewhere. Something about solving a problem that didn't exist. Oh well, let's carry on. Maybe it's back there somewhere. I had a joke about problems that don't exist. This one I crossed out. Let's see, what was it? The thing you can't make it not work. Yeah, okay. And then stop. It doesn't need any more fix. It doesn't need any more fixing. I guess I figure out what joke was going on, why I crossed it out. Dino and Phydeaux, this one looks like. Do you ever think about how fragile life can be? Phydeaux, no. Dino, just think. Anything could happen at any moment and we could die. Phydeaux, then you wouldn't have to pay our bar tab. Dino, Almost like it's something to look forward to.
No.
Yeah, I wonder why I'm not using that one. All right.
No.
We will no longer allow ourselves to be victimized by your human privilege. Yeah, we're almost done here with the live feed anyway. You know when I go into. No, I don't care. I don't care what you do. Yeah. Every day you throw away something good in the trash. You woke me 3 times last night. What is this? Revenge? That was oddly satisfying. All of these is in the drawings, which will make it, which will help me find the funny. Yes, find the funny. Actually, this is an old joke that people have used before. In the public bathroom, there's a sign saying employees must wash hands. They're standing there for a while. Or, I can't wait anymore. They must be busy today. I'll wash them myself. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I'll hurt you in your sleep. That's not the way the phrase goes. No, in fact, I'm going to hurt you tonight for the first offense. Dino, with all due respect, you're wrong. Really? How much respect is that actually due? Not much, I admit. Find the funny. It's got to be in here somewhere. Almost back to one of my post-it notes. We'll see what that gem is in a minute. You're standing guard, not leaning against the wall. And now he's in a chair. Standing guard, not sitting guard. Now he's lying on the floor. I suppose you can't lie down either. No, actually, I like having him down there. He's at easy kicking level. Yeah. Your tax refund came in the mail. Phydeaux says, I'll take that. You listed me as a dependent. I'm dependent upon this money. Did you do it? Nope. He's lying. How do you know? Yes, you have a tail, a wagging tail. We're off to work. Bye, Phydeaux. Felicia. Have a nice day. You two be good. We can't do both. And what did I save the post-it note for? Oh, this is when the cat boss keeps the restaurant. He's saying, I've discovered a talented new chef to work at my restaurant. Her name is Felicia. And we have Felicia at the table with the customer serving the food. And what, you wanted it dead? Continuing the cat stereotype, the cats are evil. They play with their food. You can get a joke here. Felicia, the chef, she'll play with your food. Cat plays with your food. How do you earn your cat's respect? Why don't you do things most dogs do? Why don't you bark at the mailman, chase cars, and play fetch? I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work. Alternatively, you could say, I'm a terrier. It's not classified as a working breed. The kennel code. Is Phydeaux a good dog? No, but he is the kind of dog that makes the standard of good measurable. I've been on an all beer diet for a month. Really? What have you lost? My girlfriend and my driver's license. Need a rim shot for that one. I have a 6-figure salary. The first 3 digits are zeros. So there's an old adage where like one person can only tell the truth, one person can only lie, and then you have only so many questions to ask someone to get the answer. So I was thinking on a way of trying to work that adage into a joke, where Felicia can only tell the truth and Phydeaux can only lie about a certain thing. So you can only ask one question: how do you get to the truth? So what you do in this case is you ask the person who could tell the truth what the liar would say, and since the liar can only lie, then you get your answer there. So how do you work that convoluted thing into a joke? The guarantee. What you have to set up is a guarantee. It's a, I don't want to say guarantee, but you have to first be able to tell the audience this: that Felicia can only tell the truth and Phydeaux can only lie, and that's in the setup of the actual joke. Well, actually, this is an interesting writing situation. This is just what we're looking for. Now we know how we're going to tell the joke, and we know what the joke is going to be, but we don't know the funny. We haven't found the funny, and we haven't got any of the dialogue. All we have is the skeleton here. Felicia can only tell the truth, and Phydeaux can only lie, or whatever's going on here. And the way you find it is by asking Felicia what Phydeaux would say. Now, is the funny in that the human realizes this and he's already solved the riddle? Or do we have the animals reveal, why don't you just ask me? He's only going to lie. No. Let's do a situation. Something that the dog and cat would do that a human would have to ask them about. Who made that mess? Who made that mess? That's pretty simple how to start. I just got to take. I've just gone off in another direction. The George Washington apple tree. I cannot tell a lie. Or rather than even doing that, let's see if I can. Okay, I cannot tell a lie. I cannot tell the truth. Direction to go there. Ooh. Boy, did we completely lose the camera? I think we completely lost the camera a couple seconds ago. I just happened to glance over. Yeah. All right. I'm going to have to refill a beer and do some thinking. Why don't I let you guys go? At 2 hours and 47 minutes. We'll discuss proper brush care next week. This thing's about... I've still got some ink on it. Thank you for joining us. live stream. I shall see you next Sunday at the same time.